Welcome to the Noface Show.
Where's Noface at right now? We know we have the Noface Academy. There's other cool projects that we see in social media. Obviously, releasing the label, the main label. You also mentioned the Boxes Up label. There's also some cool projects that you have going on with like the Noface Ninja label, rather. Kind of like give us like an overview of what's going on right now with Noface, because it looks like some really big things are happening. Obviously, the Noface Show is happening. So there's a lot of projects going on. So yeah, what's kind of like the plan for Noface in the near future and the present?
Oh, Mark, I wish you could facilitate majority of these things, because you just mentioned all of them. I'm like, oh my God, did we really start all that? That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And I like everybody on Noface. They say that I am crazy. Like every day I call the guys. I call Luke. I call Brendan. I'm like, guys, brand new idea. They're like, do you even sleep yet? I'm like, no, I have not slept. You gotta sit down for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, so the show, obviously, and then we kind of relaunched Noface Radio. That's going to be on the weekly now. We're actually filming a new episode on Friday, tomorrow. We are we are announcing the box, which is going to be the underground sub label. It's going to be our first ever sub label on Noface Records. Other than Noface Academy distribution, which is technically like a sub label of Noface Records as well. We launched the Noface Academy during coronavirus time, when everybody was like on lockdown. Honestly, like, I feel like we launched it because I'm so happy we did, because it was, I was actually, like, I hear a lot of people, there's different stories during COVID where they're like, oh man, I was going crazy in my house. Like, I was so busy with the Academy, I didn't even realize. Well, people are like, oh, I can't wait till things open up. I'm like, yo, don't open things up yet, because I need like to rest a little bit, because I worked so hard on the Academy that the time flew so fast, and now we're doing the physical Academy in the Dominican Republic in August, obviously.
Yeah. I wanted to touch on that. Like, well, summer 2021, it's going to be a very different summer than other summers in the music industry. The world is kind of opening up in some places and kind of locking down in others. So it's kind of weird. But tell us, there's a huge event happening with the Noface in this summer. So where do you see, what's Noface going to be up to this summer?
Man, so we're launching the Academy, and we're also launching the box events, which are going to be the Noface shows. They're basically going to be Noface presents the box. So the box, I just want to touch up on that real quick. So the box is going to be a sub-label, but at the same time, it's going to be the name of our events, because when we're going to be doing Noface festivals, that's going to be something really, really big. But I wanted to start something very, very unique and special and small. That's why it's called the box, because they're going to be very kind of very, very kind of personal events that are going to be invite only around the world. And we're going to be actually launching our first one in Dominican Republic, the first event. And I mean, dude, I can't believe it. We went from like when we launched the Academy, I remember when we got our like 10th member to join, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. We have 10 people on the Academy. This is so huge. And now we're expecting to have like, possibly like 100 plus members in the physical Summer Academy in Dominican Republic. I mean, and then we're going to be doing the event, of course. So to answer your question, I don't know how all of this happened so fast. Like for me, it felt fast. I don't know, maybe for people from the beginning that joined like how long have you followed Noface Records?
Dude, me, like around a year and a half, something like a year. Okay. Possibly, yeah, around a year, yeah.
Okay, so you were sort of at the begining. That was like sort the beginning stages.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a year ago we were because a lot of like things started really changing when Akrit and the design team joined Noface, and he was telling me the other day that it hasn't been a year yet since he started working with us. So our kind of branding of the whole academy, educational sector was less than a year. So you were right before the things started happening. So I mean, asking you from a guy who is kind of from the distance initially, like, what have you seen in the last year? you know, as you being the guy watching from the outside?
Dude, what I've seen, so basically the way I found out Noface Records was is probably the way the same way people here in this audience right now also found Noface Records. You know, like you guys do really great content. We do really great content. So what happens is the algorithm of Instagram puts it in people's Explorer page, right? And through the Explorer page is when I, for example, found Noface Records. And I always love to like support pages that really put in the work, is I know how it feels to, like, you know, having to create content on social media, be consistent, all of that, plus making all the music, right? So I always like to support pages that first of all teach me something, I can learn something from them, and second of all, I feel like they deserve the you know, the promo. And I think I met you guys when you were around 20,000 followers, 30,000 followers. And you know, I followed, and then from then it's kind of been like, you know, me just following. I've always loved, first of all, you know, the page is super active, so there was always a lot to catch up on, right? A lot of posts every day, a lot of Instagram lives that you can always do. And I always feel like I go on Instagram, I always see the Noface Records logo, and someone's live, even Gino with the feedback, or Pierre or Masra and something like that. And then the way I got in touch with you and Noface was because I was doing some interviews, again, for my YouTube channel. I had I'm still running it, you know, an interview podcast show, and I was really intrigued into, like, you know, talking. Well, I actually talked to Jumpers, who's I'm not, he's in the team right now, yeah, but he also used to be in the team back then, and then he introduced me to Dennis, and I really wanted to talk to Noface because I thought that first of all I could learn something, and second of all anyone watching could really learn from what you're doing. And I met Dennis, and from there, you know, I've always seen that for me Noface has never looked scammy or something like that. It's always been like super credible and has always showed, first of all, that you know what you were doing, and it has looked always super professional. So yeah, from the outside point of view, it 100% always looked professional, and it deserves the growth, right? Because, you know, I think, you know, you guys are averaging like 3 or 4 Instagram posts a day, for example. The consistency there is crazy, right? So you can really tell all the hard work that all the team has in the label, and like the whole company.